Morning, here we are, week 2 on the lake, and today, well, you know what, today's all about having a sail. So I've been watching the weather very carefully, and XC weather has been, it is true, it is really good XC weather, so I've added that to my arsenal of weather tools. I have done a post on what weather tools I use, very basic, but it does me. And it's supposed to be today sort of around hankering between 7 and 9 miles an hour with about 15 to 18 gusts, which is kind of perfect, really. Perfect for a first sail, because the nerves are always there. There's no one here either, you know, so you don't want to get into too much trouble. So, but I'm not going to wait till June, you know, till everyone's here. So we're going to get out and about, and I'm sure within half an hour of sailing things are going to be fine, touch wood. There is no rain forecast, but there is a little bit of rain coming in now, and if you can see that on the lens, there's a nice cloud coming up. I mean, to be honest with you, when you're sailing, rain isn't really a problem, is it? Because you're generally getting wet anyway. And then I'm just going to feel the water. Wow, yeah, that's cold. So definitely wetsuit. We've got the anemometer. Let's have a little reading. We'll go right to the edge here. We know the wind's coming from that direction. And if you can see that, 7.1, 7.3. So yeah, it's as predicted. If anything, a little less. Oh, nothing. Yeah, 12 degrees, which is nice. When you're English or British, 12 degrees is like summertime. It's raining. It's been raining for about 20 minutes now. You can see it's like a bit of a front, foggy, rainy front coming in. Boat's been quite well doused. So have we. Actually, I might need to just shut this door because the rain's getting in. What I thought I'd do is introduce you to my new toy, which is a GoPro 360, I think it's called, Max. It's a 360 camera, so you can see it's got a lens on the front, lens on the back. These are like little lens covers. And I thought if you could like use 360 VR goggles, or actually just drag the video around on YouTube, then it could be a really good training tool. So you could actually come with me and watch me gybe, watch me, you know, tack, watch me do all kinds of stuff, because you could basically point the camera where you wanted to point it. So we'll give that a go. Maybe I'll put the GoPro on my head, and then we'll see how that works from a sailing perspective, and we'll see, yeah, we'll take it from there. But I've only got one camera for the sail, which is really annoying. Oh wow, I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly nervous. So it's not a super easy day. We know where the wind's coming from, straight up the lake there. Just now biding my time, just waiting for a little bit of a lull, like now. And I just need to also make sure that we've got a little bit of rudder, otherwise we're not going anywhere. Right. We're almost there. Right. Whoop, nearly. Whoop. Right, just biding my time, waiting for the right moment. Let's just make sure we're like that. Right, here we go. Crikey, we got it. That's it. And we're off. Let's get that board down. Right, gonna keep the sails nice and out, nice and relaxed sailing. Let's just get ourselves in the zone. There we go. So you could see how windy it was. Immediately I've got the sail, we are broad reaching here. I've got the jib and the sail out miles long, even if I let it go more, spilling tons of wind. Right, now we can do what we need to do. We need to get that kicker bang tight. That's it. Right, there we go. Bang nice and tight. Everything tight. That's tight. Yeah, everything tight. Get the Daggerboard down a little bit more. Okay, let's have a nice little sail. There we go. Right, let's go. So look, you can see how leisurely we're going. Let's start to pull the jib in a little. I've noticed the downhaul I've just fitted sway is a little bit loose, and I hope that's not going to go be a pain. So we're going to do, we're going to go right up as close as we can get to the adventure centre, and we're going to tack, which will be meaning going that way. Do our first tack, and then we're going to broad reach all the way back down again. And if I'm feeling brave, I might gybe round marker X. If I'm not feeling brave, I might tack round marker X, and we'll just get some confidence. Right, boat's looking okay. Right, we're going to pull the sails in a little. There we go. Just get a feel for the boat. Remember, you just got to keep it nice and flat. Not worry too much about anything. These waves are building, look. We are getting hit by the odd one. Okay, there's marker 2. Here's the adventure centre. There's no one in the water around here at all, just us mad people. And so if we do a tack now, mess it up, I think it's not going to be too difficult to deal with it. Right then, so let's think about this. No standing on the lines. We're going to tack and move up there, and then come off the wind onto a reach again. Right, so I think we've got no time like the present. Put a little bit in. Okay, let's go. Oh, very slow tack that. There we go, and now we're on a new tack. First tack of the season, and we're now beating. There we go, that'll do. And we're going to head for the boathouse, because I know marker X is there. Oh, these gloves are not grippy, I've just realised. I've got the centre board, or the Daggerboard, up about 6 inches, about a third. The reason for that is sometimes the boat can trip over its own Daggerboard if there's too much in the water. So I've just got that up a little bit. The boat will slip, it won't point as much, especially going into the wind. But it should make things a little bit tamer. Oh, going to lean out for the first time. There we go. So already gaining confidence. I didn't let the sail out at all. And the idea of today is just to get a nice feel for it. That's all we want to do. emotions, all the weird feelings, and you know, oh my god, I'm going to capsize, oh my god, I'm capsizing, you know, we're going to get those out of the system today. Okay, here's Marker X, here's the boathouse. A few people turned up. There's been quite a lot of people here sorting stuff out today, so this one will be in front of everyone. We better not fluff it up. Let's pull the sail in. There we go. We'll give ourselves plenty of room. Actually, not too much room. And okay, here we go. Nice and gentle, that's all we want. Whoop, we'll try not to hit the marker. There we go. Got close. And then straight back, broad reaching down the other way. So yeah, I think the plan will be another tack. We'll see how we feel, and then I'll let you know when we do a gybe. There we go, so I've done a tack at A, a little old mini tack, a tack at X. I've just tacked at buoy 2 again, and actually came really unstuck at buoy 2. Shame I didn't have the camera rolling. I basically tacked, there's a little gust of wind, and I ended up kind of tacking and coming straight into the buoy. But you know, I kept my cool, I steered away. The jib at the front was backed because I forgot to release it. I released the jib, pulled it in the other side, was steering away, everything under control, and on I went. Whoa, that was a gust. So yeah, look, it gets quite gusty this half of the lake, but look, let's let the sail right out. Whoa, and it's so far out now, I nearly capsized my way. There you go, look how slow we're going now with that sail out at that angle. Now on a broad reach, I think the wind's coming from sort of over there. Look, you know, and look at the gusts, just don't seem to affect you as much. And this is how you would maybe rig a yacht if you wanted to just cruise along. And that's why I think they tell you in, you know, you read that this is where the sail should be set. Now if I pull it in, look, you can instantly see the boat heels. Look at that, and look, suddenly we're going quicker. But you've got to control the boat, you've got to control the heeling, you've got to control the, you know, the wind, the gusts, things like that, you know. So I think when you're cruising and you know you really don't want to be capsizing, things like that, then that's why you probably, you know, spill a lot of wind when you're cruising, and you probably need to reef your sail, you know, and that way you're just going to cruise, it's going to be nice and gentle, and that's it. When you're on the lake or you want to go fast, well, that's when you can start to pull the sails in. Anyway, here's Marker X. We're going to give it a lot of room, and we're going to do our first gybe of, I was going to say the day, but this is our first gybe of the season. Right, are you ready? We're going to pull the sail in. Can't get these bloody jib sheets to come in. Oh, they're so hard to get in. I'm going to try and find a different method for putting my jib sheets in, you know. I think they need another, we'll work it out. Sitting right at the back of the boat, trying to sort of, that's what you're supposed to do on a reach. And we're almost through it. I think it's coming on our, this wind is on our starboard quarter. I think that's called starboard quarter. The back right for non-sailors. And yeah, you seem to drift down the waves, surf down the waves a bit better. getting a feel for the wind, leading, letting the main sheet out, adjusting the sails. It's brilliant. You can see that the sail's creasing a little bit there and at the top, so you know you need to pull that in a little. Might need to just tighten it up a little bit here. I don't think it'll go much further. I could probably try, but I'm on the wrong tack at the moment. So if I just let the wind out a little bit, there we go. Look at that, you can do stuff now. So let's see if I can get anything else. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. Right, let's speed up. Already I am I'm really, my confidence is multiplying every 10 minutes. It's doubling. You know, I know they're famous last words, but this little boat looks after me and I look after her, and today we're both just getting our feet wet again. I'm starting to really enjoy myself. Hooray! We got Boatspeed on. I think it was the water on the screen was playing around with things. So it's nice to know what speed we're doing. It takes a few minutes, Boatspeed does, just you know, just to work out where it is and what it's doing. So I think it's over. I don't think we're doing 4.5 miles an hour. That's miles per hour, not knots. I kind of do my boat speed in miles an hour now because I think it's just easier for people, novices especially, to understand it and get a feel for it. Apologies to my European viewers, but I think knots is probably, you know, it doesn't mean so much to people as miles an hour does. Right, so we're now coming round. We're going to bear round. We're almost going to be running, and now we're going to drive. Whoa! There we go. Right, I forgot to release the jib, and jib's got stuck. What's happened here? Okay, right, there we go. But you can see there that, okay, in terms of jibing and a nice clean jibe, I kind of fluffed that up a little bit, but I don't care. What matters to me is not panicking and getting things wrong. And we are tempting fate here, but I'm gonna try and get a Heave-to on camera. So here we go. I'm in a nice place. If things go wrong, let's tack into the wind nice and slow. I'm gonna let the mainsail. We're doing this one the other way this time. No, we're not. We're doing it the same way. There we go. I think that's it. Unbelievable. I mean, I had no idea I could do this easily. I think there's another little tip there, is to let this mainsail out straight the way. That's brilliant. So I'm gonna just cleat the main, hands free. There you go. We've hove to, and I'm gonna get me drink and have a little drink because I haven't had a drink. Been so nervous. I've hardly drunk a thing. Oh, that's better. Which actually, considering wearing a wetsuit, is probably a good thing. Anyway, let's now move off. So get control of your line, then what I then do is get control of the line, my rudder, release that jib because you're on the wrong tack for the jib. There we go. And then pull the jib in there. We're already moving, look, as you can see. And then pull your main in. And off we go. Whoop, I'm not sat in the right place. We're turning. There we go. And now we're actually going to run all the way home. When I say run, I'm hoping we can actually get the jib on the other side so we can do some wing on wing. Whoopsie. Not gonna do this whilst I'm sat on the jib sheets. Just got it caught around my there we go. We're just gonna so you've got to be really careful when you're running because this boom can come over, and because it's right over that side it can come over at a rate of knots. But there we go, we've got to get this jib filled. It's probably not enough wind to be told. There we go, and that's where the wind's coming from actually. There, we're running. Oh, I felt a kick in acceleration then. Wing on wing. There we have it. Beautiful. The wind's just gone. Suddenly gone. Ah, and the sun came out. Hello, sunshine. Nice to have you back. Ah, so pleasant, sort of broad reaching or running. You don't realise how fast you're going actually. Now, rule number one of landing the boat is don't drive your boat into these boats. So that's rule number one. We give these a nice wide berth. Rule number two is we've got the wind is coming onto the shore, so we're going to come in almost on the nose. You might just be able to make out my trailer. Because there's no one here, I left the trailer there. I wouldn't normally do that, but today I did. And what we're going to do is on the nose, and then at the last minute we're just going to turn to starboard into the wind, and I'm going to jump out, and that should be a nice landing. When we get shallow, we'll bring the Daggerboard, and also the rudder needs to come up. It's amazing how quickly it comes up as well. So I'm just going to get the blue line out now. There we go, we're past those buoys, so it's mooring buoys. It's amazing how you just put the rudder up a little bit and you lose the rudder. Right, now what I like to do is just release the jib, rely on the mainsail, just slows you down a little, and then you can't put your Daggerboard up too quickly, otherwise you really do lose all your pointing ability. So what I'm doing now, I'm really aiming right up because we're going to drift a fair bit. There's where we're aiming. You can see how quickly we're now coming. There we go. I'm going to get the Daggerboard right up. There we go. Release the main, and then that's it. There we go. Ah, textbook. And the sun's out to celebrate. So what a brilliant day that's been, amazing. We've got to now try and get the boat onto the trolley without any mishaps, which is always difficult when you're on your own. Whoopsie, we don't want to run aground too much. Let's get to the middle of the boat, then you've got a nice pivot. Don't want to get caught up. Whoop. Shoot, I am caught up in the line, which is great. Okay, only one way to do this is to get out the way of that. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, the line got caught on my buoyancy. There we go, not to worry, it's all safe and sound. Let's get the trolley down there and get the boat on the trolley. Now, I've got a problem with my new trolley wheels. They float. The trolley floats. Look. Which is not brilliant, to tell you the truth. So, I think these wheels are going to have to go back to the original ones. Right. Let's try and find the... So try and find the slipway. It's right over here. There we go, just get that there. Hopefully that'll help me just hold the boat. Oh gosh, it's hard work. Yeah, the stones here are really hard work. If you get caught on them, then whew, it's hard work getting off. And it's really hard work because I've got to lift the trolley up so high, actually that helps, that I can't bring the boat in. Right. Whew. What a day. What a day, what a day. Well, I'm ready. I can't believe like how much my brain has remembered, so I'm buzzing from that. That was an amazing day sailing, and I'm really looking forward to next week now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully next week the lake would have filled in a little bit, and we'll do a load of improvements, and we'll start to push the experience up. I can see you next week.